Welcome back, everyone, to another Sunday night bidding stream. This is the FlipQuest 2022. This is episode number 9 on the PWCC weekly auction. Very excited to be here, but the happy face right now I'm putting on is very, very sad inside as I am wearing my Wisconsin Badgers sweatshirt because I'm a true fan and I don't take off the colors, even if we play the worst game of basketball I've ever seen in the history of the world, which is what I just witnessed. I literally don't want to waste time on it. There's so much better stuff to talk about through this PWCC weekly auction.
Wait, one thing.
Nate. Don't do it to me.
I have never seen a team shoot 2 for 23 from 3 and only lose by 5.
Dude, Iowa State, not good.
They're not good.
Gabe Kalsher played well, and that was about it. And yeah, that's it. That's all. Tonight, though, I'm very excited to be here with everyone again. There are some really big things happening tonight. Some very big things. One is just in general, the PWCC weekly auction number 9, some big cards ending. We can talk about for the market perspective. And then also tonight is the night of our first really important cards from FlipQuest 2022 selling. So I think at the start, we should just take a little bit of time to review those 3. And then we will, and we have some others ending tonight too. There's not part of the FlipQuest. And I might bring them up at the very end just to be like, oh, wow, that's an awesome sale. Because there's 2 that are doing really well right now that I like to share. But to start the episode, I'll bring up the 3 that are part of the FlipQuest 2022. So before really diving in, I just want to point out also that there's 10 minutes left until extended bidding starts. You have to have a qualifying bid placed on the item that you want before that timer goes to 0, which is 9 p.m. Central Time. If you have not, you cannot bid on the card throughout the rest of the auction. So as you see here, we have 218 bids placed for tonight, which means we are eligible to win 218 cards. Likely, we are only going to win 2 to 3, and then or maybe 1 to 3, and then we'll give away a couple cards tonight. One being a giveaway for the RJ Barrett and Zion dual Nike logo patch, 1 of 1, and then the other one just for everyone showing up here and being awesome. I'm excited for that. So let's just check out really quick the 3 items we have part of FlipQuest 2022 that are going to resurrect the Jaylen Brown mistake. I'm calling it right now. We are going to go positive on the year so far because of these 3 cards tonight. So Jason Tatum Opulence Patch Auto number 79 PSA 8. Currently at $925. Our spend on this was, let's get pull it up quick. I believe it's $1,250 or $1,210. Yeah, it's not there yet, but it was actually $1,260. It's not there yet, but we still have the entire extended bidding window. It's the highest graded Opulence Patch Auto, number 79 on card auto. Tatum has been unbelievable. It was such great timing to buy that at the beginning of the year and then sell it now. I can't imagine that wouldn't go for a little bit more than what we paid for it at least. The next one, or the next 2 actually, we've got 2 Karl Anthony Towns Galactics ending tonight. These 2 right here, Towns has been out of this world. The Wolves have been super good. And speaking of out of this world, the Stargazing PSA 10 currently at $130 on the hammer price, so we would get a little bit more than that. But if I check to see how much we paid $156, so we got a little bit more to beat that. But as for the PSA 9, we paid $70 on the PSA 9, and right now it's at $105. Nate, look at this and tell me, bro, why is a PSA 10 only $25 more than a PSA 9 of, in my opinion, an inferior insert?
What's crazy to me, we don't know the populations.
Yeah, we do. We know that this is a pop 4.
I get that, but like total pop. I mean, this maybe
you're telling me print run.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Sorry.
Okay.
Maybe Showstoppers is just a significantly harder to hit insert.
It could be. I mean, I don't know if there is difference in the Galactic Parallel itself. They might be even split, but you're right.
Also, quick shout out to you. You were on that cat train, and I was a Debbie Downer on it. So shout out you. You did well.
Shout out me. Thank you, Nate. I appreciate that a lot. And excuse me once again. We have got some other cards that are selling that, like I said, we'll look at throughout the night. But I just want to bring up 2 that I guess I can just type in. We'll keep track of because these are 2 of the bigger cards we've actually sold through PWCC weekly auction, and it's these 2 right here. The 3rd and 4th most expensive PMGs ending tonight. This is the Austin Matthews rookie 2016 red PMG out of 150 SGC 9. This is currently beating what the last BGS 9 sold for like a week ago, and I hope it goes higher because he's been the best player in the league this year. Or McDavid, who you could also argue has been the best player in the league this year. 8.5 second year at 1,125 for an 8.5. So I dig it. I dig it a lot. Great sales so far. Hopefully they go higher. Great bid amounts right now. But let's start reviewing the auction because that's what we're here to do also is to bid on it, talk about these cards, and keep moving along. And also, what's up, everyone? There's a lot of comments coming in right now, and I appreciate it. Nate's got to be my comment guy. So I know I've been talking nonstop though, so I don't blame him.
Yeah, shout out Tech. Yeah, go Arsenal. Won again yesterday. Firmly planning fourth in the Premier League. No big deal. Aaron can finally stop talking about Champions League this, Champions League that, next year. So that's sweet. Next Gen, you were on before I even got onto the stream, so I couldn't say hi to him first. So Tom, not my fault. Next Gen's just really quick at these things. And Keston, did you see that, Aaron? Opposite field home run today and an infield single. Keston's good. If Keston's good and Yelich is good,
Nate, do you remember what I bought in the November baseball monthly auction, PWCC?
Was it that Keston? Was it a Keston Yelich auto?
Keston Yelich dual on-card auto jersey. I think it might have been PSA 8, but it was like $40.
Love that.
I love it so much.
Brody Gray, Nick Foles, Skydive. How's it going? ND Sports Cards, Magic, our guy Magic,
Big John.
Oz.
All right, here we go. Now we're gonna pick up at this card right here, Giannis Prism Gold BGS 8. It's when you think of gold prisms, you think, wow, when was the last time this sold? And I found it thanks to Card Ladder Sales History Tool, going back all time sales on eBay. 12 of 2019, $2,246 for a raw. This BGS 8 here, just over 2 years later, is at $8,000 and going higher, I have to assume, for the second year gold. Pretty big, pretty huge. I know that Nate loves these kind of PMG fun things here with Giannis, but Nate, what are your thoughts on the Trouts? This might be the second round of Trouts we've seen pop up here.
It is the second round of Trouts. I like them. If if you're getting rare stuff with the really good guys of non-licensed, I'm okay with.
Yeah, so like you're saying that like the sought after type of cards.
Yeah, like if it's a Soto or a Trout or something like, or a Cunha, I'm okay with that. But if you're like collecting a Gavin Lux,
just find a top thing.
Yeah.
I guess more BGS 8s as we got Luka Immaculate there, which is a little interesting. But the next one I want to really nail down here, Herbert Contenders on-card auto championship ticket at 25 BGS 8.5. Currently it's $6,750. This one right here, the Select Gold Prism of 10 PSA 10 True Concourse Gold. Hard to find like the true colors from 2020 Select because of how badly they watered it down with the millions die cuts and field levels and discos and checkerboards. So this one's at 7,250, just past it. Now we held a poll on Instagram between these two, and I think it was like a little bit more for the Contenders on-card auto of Herbert. But what I can tell you is the last BGS 9 Contenders Herbert 25 so for 9,500. So that's got pretty good bids for 8.5 compared to the 9,500 BGS 9 that sold 2 weeks ago. And then the last time we saw a Gold Select 10 cell of Herbert, the true Gold Select Concourse, it was a PSA 9 for 2,500 on September 28th, 2021, before he had obviously an incredible second year. Nate, this was one of our two highlights in the weekly slab on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Where do we think this thing ends tonight? Give me a guess. Give me a number.
Whew. I'm going to go 11K.
11K.
That might be a bit high. I wanted to say somewhere in the 9,000s, but I'm going to go with 11K.
All right. I'm going to go with $10,025. $10,025 is my guess.
Can you do that? Can you do $25 bids once you get past 10,000?
Good point. No, I don't think so. You can only do $250 bids right now. How about this? $10,250.
Okay, there we go.
I can't even do it. $10,500. But funny thing is that if it hits 10,500, there's a buyer's premium 20%, and then it's a different number. Moving on. Somewhere in the $10,000 to $10,500 range is my guess. Well, I just gave a range, and I feel like I'm cheating.
Dude, that Ohtani, stop on it.
I've never seen that.
None have sold.
Ever.
Not a single one that I could find on at least anything that had employee exclusive in the title. Not a single one has sold ever. And I got to imagine maybe that's because it went to a bunch of high up tops employees or something.
Who are kind of like holding on to it.
And they just either don't need the money or forgot about it or are holding on to it, but this is like the first one I could ever find.
That's the first one I've ever seen too. So like I didn't even know that Topps did employee exclusive high-end cards. Upper Deck does the PMGs like this.
Yeah.
The purple ones are
also super hard to see
and
the auto on it.
It is hard, but also remember a scan versus like holding a Topps Chrome base. I actually know blue on base is pretty hard to see either way, especially when they don't white out the window more. But interesting to say the least. Got some other nice cards up there, but we'll keep moving on. This card, I think this Rogers card has got to be one of the most interesting parallels of all time because of the numbering. And they pointed this out to me one time. He's like, hey, do you know how much that's numbered off? It's out of $3.99. It's a gold X Factor at $3.99.
Brody, that is correct. As long as you put a bid on a card, you're in extended bidding, and you don't have to be the one bidding to extend the window.
I think that Brody was here last week and might have asked about getting in on some future weekly auctions, so it's great to see. Also, Matthews is up to $1,400 on the current bid, which is awesome to see.
Hey, you didn't tell me that our Satchel Paige was going tonight.
Oh yeah, Satchel Paige from the submission reveal, the SGC vintage submission reveal. 1.5's at 470 right now. Nate, I hope that hits like 550. I think that's the number that we were shooting for.
Bobby Orr SGC 5 with
that's up to 145, I think.
Dude, that feels like a really good price.
I think
like a good sale for us.
I think I was PSA 5.5 to like 250, so anywhere but over 150 I think is awesome. Messi, this is quite the card here. The PSA 10 silver, not easy to grade it. All these things were beat up because people, these weren't worth a whole lot. Probably cards that were just barely sleeved or sometimes not even if people were lazy. And PSA 10's at 4,300 right now. The last 9.5 sold for 3,075. So I expect that to go on quite the run. And we are into extended bidding now, so we have to be conscious about placing bids as we go. And very, very excited to see how this auction ends. There's some awesome cards here, Nate. I cannot wait to show you what I am just absolutely psyched out of my mind about. Ooh. So psyched about a couple cards tonight. I've never felt.
It's my J.K. Dobbins, right? You're psyched about my J.K. Dobbins I want you to buy?
That one, yes. But there's two that the most I've wanted to purchase a card through this auction so far. And we've done now probably 20 episodes between the monthly auctions and now all these weeklies. Moving on a little bit, there's a lot of really nice cards here, obviously, but we can't just talk about every single one. But the next one I want to land on here, this one I'm super psyched out of my mind about, but I feel like it's going to sell for quite the pretty penny. PSA 1010 autograph, Bowman Chrome, Luis Robert. Nate, we're thinking a big year, or at least I'm thinking a big year because Nate's thinking a big year. And it's $2,800 right now. And the last sale of this was a BGS 9.5 that went on a steal for $925 on 1/5. Dude, 1/5/2022, Nate. Someone accepted the best offer. But get this. That best offer was accepted of $925 1 or 2 weeks after BGS 9 sold for $1,000 on December 24th, 2021.
Goodness gracious.
I don't know who sold that BGS 9.5, but that was like highway robbery on that. So this, I think, is very properly valued right now. And the comparison I was using for this one was the 9.5 refractor first, because we talk about first and rookie logos a lot, on especially the baseball talks we have. This one was outpacing the orange, but the orange is now past this one. Nate, I think if it were you, which one would you rather have us buy if we were to look at a Robert tonight?
Well, I'm a first guy through and through, but it's hard to say no to an orange.
I got to think the same. Also, I have a feeling like anyone that plays, at just the upper level of baseball, it's going to get love, either card,
Yeah.
So
there is an upper echelon of people that like baseball that you pop a refractor Luis Robert in front of them or an orange rookie out of 25. You know which one they're going to pick.
You're
it's probably not going to be the refractor.
Baseball.
You can get those.
I misheard you.
I was just saying that the orange Robert, even though it's a rookie, is the more show off card.
Oh, for sure, definitely. Like we can find these not whenever you want, but probably whenever you want. Like you can go search one up somewhere and find it. Maxi Color Blast, sick card. Last one sold for like 6,700 a PSA 10. These things are super rare. The Spectra Color Blast from the last couple of years. I'm not like crazy on buying it, but I just think it's a sick card. I know, Nate, you like this one for sure.
The Tiger?
That's
a nice card.
It's a really, really cool card. Exquisite Collection Tiger Woods auto.
Put that in even liked it so much I even put it in the email.
I saw that. Hey, what about Corey Seager, bro? $9,700 on March 23rd, 2021, $4,800 on January 14th, 2021. That's a big boom last year for spring training. But dude, should we chase it? That's his first orange auto.
I get it. Health is a big concern here.
Yeah.
Health is a big concern. But I'm super curious. It's a gamble for sure, but I'm super curious if he is the guy in Texas compared to being like one of many guys in LA, what that could do for his market.
Yeah. I'm also curious with you because I think that's a good situation for just like any sports card collector or investor to think about. I mean, I'd say that's a low enough price to for sure extend it at least.
Sure. Why not?
And then there's an Acuna Heritage auto, PSA 10. The last BGS 9.5 sold 1913 on February 11th, which this is currently obviously a nice price for the PSA 10. I might just extend that one too, just because this would be a good price at that. Wouldn't mind actually winning it.
You've just gone back to back on very injury prone guys. Shout out.
Okay, that's fine. Risky. We like to risk, or maybe I do.
Go find a Zion while you're at it.
Oh, there was a Zion I wanted tonight.
Perfect.
I'm just kidding.
That right there, that Zion.
No. I don't want a zebra. Dominguez, interesting auto, orange out 25 there. PSA 9.
One thing I don't like about those is that they put the first on the non-auto mojos or mega box cards, but they don't put the first on the autos, which
because it's a different picture, I guess. I'm not sure. Curry Green BGS 9.5 is a crazy card. The last PSA 4 sold for 900. Yes, a PSA 4. PSA 9 sold for 2,200 a month ago. From now, this is the card that is the giveaway on Instagram for tonight. People commented guessing the prices. It's at 1,375. The last sale was 1,400 for that. Way back when in like 2020, April 19th, 2020. So we'll see what that goes for. I don't actually have all the comments pulled up tonight. I'm going to post to Instagram who actually had the closest comment after the stream tonight. But you'll know by following us on Instagram at Slabstocks, and we'll see how that does. Now, I wonder how soon until we get back to some ones I'm intrigued with. So this Acuna is actually sick, Nate. I don't know if you've seen this before.
I have not. Is that?
It's a Brooklyn collection. It's a thicker card, on-card auto, 11 out of 25, PSA 10. I think this is super sick.
Definitely cool.
Like super cool. It's at 1,275. The last red out of 5 PSA 9 because that was the last sale I could find of any Brooklyn collection auto of him. Sold for $2,750 on September 12th, 2021. Speaking of sick cards, Trout, patch auto, 25 diamond icons. What do you think about the logo or the authentication for the patch right on the patch? I wish that they stuck that on the back of the card.
I actually kind of like it.
You like it?
I do. I don't know why. I kind of
like Hobby Box. You already know we're doing a giveaway tonight. There will at least be a slab given away to everyone for being here and watching tonight.
Shout out you for being all about the baseball cards tonight.
There's just some really nice baseball cards.
Spring training's got you baseball fever.
It does. Also, the Badgers losing has made anything other than the sport I just watched is losing. Just kidding, because the two cards I want are basketball.
Yeah, I've always said if you can shoot 8% instead of 17% to make sure you lose from 3 to make sure you lose a NCAA tournament game, you got to do it.
Yeah, I hate you. Cabrian Hayes Superfractor. You see that one?
I did see that. What a nice card.
Like
that's like my dream. Nice, that's like my dream. I think that's a silver pack.
Yeah, it is.
That's like my dream pull. Is
really
pulling another Superfractor auto out of a silver pack.
What do you think on it? Is it worth the potential spend or no?
I don't know. Look, he was never that great of a hit. He was a fine hitter in the minors, but never that great of a hitter. And he wasn't as good of a hitter as he showed his first year. Yeah. And prices exploded. People expecting that to go forward. I don't think that's going to be him going forward. I think he's going to be a really nice player, but I don't think he's going to be like challenging for 1 million MVPs.
Right. I got you. Hey, there's some questions in the chat that you can pull off and answer as I just kind of browse here.
Yeah. Thoughts on Aristides Aquino? From like a baseball sense, has some power, decent fourth outfielder type to plug in there. But from an investing standpoint, I wouldn't invest in Aristides Aquino. Well, actually, maybe I talked myself back into Aristides a little bit because the Reds just traded away everything that wasn't nailed down. So Aristides might get some playing time if you can get him really cheap. maybe he hits a lot of bombs in Cincinnati because they just got rid of Jesse Winker and Eugenio Suarez, and they have a DH spot and Tucker Barnhart and all those guys. So I don't know. Maybe if they're super cheap and you want to take a pretty big risk that he gets playing time and hits bombs, Reds Park is pretty easy to hit bombs in.
Okay, I'm back. I just muted when you're talking. Sapphire PSA 8, Max Verstappen here, numbered out of 10. That's a sick. It's a Grand Prix card, but it's very cool. Purple out of 10. 875 is pretty big on that. The last Raw sold for like 650 maybe a month ago. First race today, by the way, Charles Leclerc won. And then Sainz got second, which was crazy. 2 Ferraris.
And Red Bull, best team in the world.
Well, Red Bull, obviously worst, as they're calling it, fuel pump in the world. Both of them failed, and now they have no points after the first race. But Nate Booker, man, I know we've been talking a lot to Suns, and I'm probably just going to stay away from this just from the pure standpoint that we might be winning that Acuna tonight if the bid holds. I don't know if we are still in the lead right now, so I'll just wait and see later on this. But, dude, I feel like the chance that the Suns have a second finals run in them turns a lot of believers just in general in basketball, but probably in the card market too.
Yeah.
An interesting one here is a Andre Vasilevsky. This is a Young Guns buyback auto from 2015, so a year after his Young Guns release, but it's a PSA 10 numbered out 25. They released these, I believe, pack issue in a future set. I don't know if it was SP Authentic. It might have been, but those sell super well. Like the McDavid buyback Young Guns auto is just an incredible card, but that's a lot for obviously like a hockey goalie card, which is super cool to see. Next up is Lamar Jackson die cut. We compare this to Cooper Cup Prism Gold out of 10, which I don't know where that is right now, but I'm not a huge Donruss guy at all, so it's not really surprising to see those like not doing nearly as well as any Prism Optic or Select card. And then what's
with Panini doing so many die cuts a couple years ago?
Man, there are a lot of die cuts.
It's like die cut everything.
Die cut Prism cards. There's so many die cut Prism cards for 2018. Oh yeah, I don't know. I wasn't definitely wasn't crazy about it, I'll tell you that much. Sam Darnold, immaculate 101 logo patch auto, logo shield auto. What do you think?
Throw away your money just to have a logo shield
of a previous top 5 picker, whatever he was. I don't even know at this point. This is one of those cards I look at and I say, what in the world? I get that there's a lot of Patriots fans and Buccaneers Patriots fans and Rob Gronk fans, but I get that the card's hard to grade too, so I know it's probably like not insanely low pop, but pretty low pop, and it's $650, and the last sale was $1,650 on January 23rd. It's just a type of card where I look at that amount of money tagged to a Robert Gronkowski card, just like his contenders always, and it's like, what? Jago. Any soccer? Good question. I already passed over a few, the Messi. But in terms of like the ones I was interested in, there wasn't like a whole lot that piqued my interest too much. But this kid's a baller right here, Pedri. As we all know, if you follow soccer, and his Peacock PSA 10's at 600. Shout out Nate for pulling his biggest Pedri card the other day. Barcelona. Shout out Barcelona for winning 4-0 over Real Madrid.
And shout out me again because you passed over it for pulling my biggest Pedri card. Purple, top chrome purple, number 250. No big deal.
No big deal. What was I just going to say? I don't even remember at this moment.
Ooh. Robert, that is interesting.
What?
Kelnick changed his batting stance swing. I did not see anything about that. I will have to look that up and look into it a little bit more because that becomes – anytime somebody changes their swing, it becomes interesting. Whether it works or not is to be determined, but
right.
Interesting.
Someone has asked about Deadpool. Oh, sorry, not Deadpool. Marvel. This is Marvel now. I'm not really sure how these were awarded or how they are bought or pulled or anything. But from 2014, red hand numbered out of 10 is at 525. BGS.
Why is it hand numbered if it's not autoed?
I couldn't tell you. That's a good point, though. Also, remember the autos, like the players are not hand numbering them, but.
Oh, I always assumed they did.
Well, it's the same thing every single time.
I guess the numbers do look the same every time.
I don't know about you, but I know my numbers when I write them definitely don't look like your numbers when you write them. This Cooper Cup Gold Prism PSA 10 at 575, just further showing how gold sells. It sells. Dude, I am all in on the Baker to Indianapolis train. So in on Baker with the Colts. So in on the Colts winning the AFC South.
Dude, look at
What?
the offense that Baker Mayfield had in Cleveland.
Dude, torn labrum. Until we see him healthy, I'm chalking up to that.
No, stop it.
Bidding 1,000. Just kidding.
I know you love Baker because Baker loves Christian Yelich and they're good friends. And you love Christian Yelich, therefore you love Baker. And he did the whole rude gestures towards the Kansas sideline in the college, so you probably love him more. But come on.
I am coming on, and I say, Colts.
Unbelievable.
I know. DeGrom,
Ooh.
non-licensed, 1-of-1 on-card patch auto. I have nothing more to say on this other than it looks really cool.
Hey, that is, if he is healthy, that is the best pitcher in baseball by a mile. If he was healthy last year, Corbin Burns could have done whatever he wanted. He still would have won the Cy Young.
Nate, one of my 2 absolute chases are on this page right now.
Okay. Well, Sorry. It's definitely going to be the Shea Gold.
Yes. You know it. You know it is. Dude, we got to get it. We have to get it.
Hurt tonight.
I don't care. I'm not buying it for him to play tonight. He is so talented and so good. And the Thunder loaded with picks. And this is his first. You're going to be like, dude, you're one of those people that just pull up all the different things that make it desirable. The first Thunder card of him with Prism Gold. The first time he's pictured in a Thunder jersey with Prism Gold.
If I could roll my eyes out of my head, I would right now.
Hey, I'm just saying this card.
You are no better than the Tom Brady Buccaneers truthers.
I'm just saying this card more valuable in my mind than 2019 Prism Shea when it says, I think, Thunder in the letters and then Clippers jersey.
Wait. You're telling me the Shea doesn't have the rookie logo in his 2019, right?
It says rookie in 2018. I was not comparing to his rookie.
But he still doesn't have his rookie in 2018 anyways.
No, I'm not talking about his 2018. I'm talking about 2019 where he's got his Clippers jersey on and it says the Thunder in the little bottom of the card. I would rather have this one right here for the same money for myself. I don't know how much the other one would sell for, but I'm very, very keen to watch that because I know the last sale on it. And I don't think I'm going to say it because I want to get it. Very cool Prism card there of Jaren Jackson Jr., but I think that what Nate's saying might end up being true in the end, unless he turns into like one of the top 5 power forward centers in the league. Playing behind John Morant is not an easy task to get love.
And Desmond Bane, man.
Desmond Bane too.
Desmond Bane is good. Also, shout out TCU. Desmond Bane going to TCU. TCU playing Arizona tonight.
Oh yeah. Speaking of March Madness, I've obviously adopted Texas as my team to go all the way now, and they're down by 6.5. So not great, but we'll see. Oh, Auburn getting it, dude. Auburn getting eliminated. What?
Auburn's getting destroyed.
Yeah, and the Badgers would have played Miami then. Whatever.
And that means the number 2 and number 3 seeds in Kansas bracket out.
Kansas has a cakewalk.
Well,
until they lose. They're going to lose to Providence.
They're going to lose to Providence because that's how it goes.
Yep.
What you need to beat Kansas is 2 bigs. You have 2 guys who are big. You can destroy us.
Do they have 2 guys that are big?
I don't know about Providence. I don't know anything about Providence. What I do know is that Kansas has 1 big in David McCormick, and he can't jump.
He can't jump. Interesting one here is a 2012 Prism Patrick Peterson Gold out of 10 PSA 9. This was probably right around the time. I know this is his second year in the league, but people were really on the Patrick Peterson top corner in the NFL type of deal. Just an interesting card, not one that we're going to bid on or win. But Nate, this is the second here. On card patch auto.
I would rather have that one.
On card patch auto game used with a super nice bowl auto on that bad boy.
I'd most definitely rather have that one.
This one I think I'd rather like have in a collection, but there's no denying that this one will make you more money in the future.
That's fair.
But I want both. So we'll see how much they're at. And we'll go accordingly. Okay, keep on chugging. We've got like a few more pages to review here. What do you think about Bo Bichette in general, and then also just like definitive rookie logo autos, which I think are actually really nice rookie autos. Like this specific thing.
I love Bo Bichette. I think he's undervalued. His OPS has been trending down the last couple years compared to his high as a rookie, but he's still an insanely good player. He's still a cornerstone of that franchise, and he's still supremely undervalued. So I do think there's probably a bounce back coming for Bo Bichette. Also, real quick for kicking the door, Whit Jr. playing third base, does that hurt his value? I would say yes. I would have a hard time imagining they'd have him playing third base going forward. This might just be spring training type stuff. But if he ended up being like a third baseman going forward, that is a huge downgrade from being a shortstop.
Dude, Julius Peppers gold of 10 at 220.
Wow.
I was like, oh, $50. That'd be cool for a PC little memory, I guess, but not of that. RJ Hampton, these 1-in-1 cards are some of the coolest that have been made in the last couple of years. I don't even know how he's doing or if there's any future for him. I think he's with the Magic now, right? And I know the Jalen Suggs are
Dude,
obviously.
the Magic played the Thunder today, and last time I checked, there was like 30 seconds left, and it was like 86-81. What an atrocious game. That was as bad as the Wisconsin-Iowa State game I watched.
Yuck. That's gross. Keep going. Well, there's a cool, actually, Cody Bellinger. I mean, I know we're talking to like shift and stuff, and that's not going to happen until next year, but PSI 10 green at 99, man, that used to sell for definitely like 1,000.
Hey, you know what's weird to me?
What?
Kyle Tucker, 2019 Topps Chrome.
Yeah.
Vladdy, Fernando Tatis, all those guys, 2019 Topps Chrome. Why do I feel like I opened a bunch of Topps Chrome and didn't hit a single Kyle Tucker?
Dude, I forgot that Kyle Tucker was even a rookie the exact same year as them. I don't know. It's odd.
Yeah, like I don't remember owning a single one. I would like to right now.
I don't either. Nate, not sure your mic might be on a different setting. I don't know. Maybe
it's just far away. Here, I'll hold it.
Oh, definitely further away. Some more Yelich in this auction. A nice DeMontis Sabonis rookie here, but like honestly, it's hard for big guys who aren't like massive shooters to sell super well, I guess. Like, you know, Jokic and B can all pull the three.
Say what you want to. It's hard for big guys on the Kings to make any money.
That's probably the best way to put it, really. But hey, that's a sick card. That's the Futura.
Dude, is that an Anakin Skywalker?
Dude, I was seriously considering getting this card tonight until I realized it was going to go for over $100. It's out of 10. It's an orange out of 10. I just couldn't tell you either way if that was going to be a like good card in the future if Star Wars gets hot. J.K. Dobbins, we're serious.
There is. I want that J.K. Dobbins. Yep. Number one. Number two. There's an Obi-Wan Kenobi series coming out in May.
Oh yeah.
And Christian, whatever his name is supposed to be reprising his role as Darth Vader. So could be a big card. Could be a big card here coming up. Who knows?
But
also that J.K. Dobbins, we going after it?
Yeah, no, we're for sure going to try for this. The last raw sold for like 115. So I say we put a bid in right now. Nate, what's the most you think we should spend on this card? The last raw sold for 115 a month ago.
Well, I'm buying it for the bounce back of him coming back and being good, and Lamar being healthy, and him rushing for like 1,000 yards as their lead running back and not getting injured. I would say 200. Is that 200? Too high?
So we're for sure betting on an injury bounce back here, right? Because I see Ryan.
Yeah, I'm betting on an injury bounce back.
So this would be 240 all in. You want to go lower?
Lower.
222.
Sure.
Lower.
I wanted 200 with 20%.
198 or 210 or 204. 204.
204.
We'll go over 200.
Ryan O'Toole, why Dobbins? He's coming off a season-ending injury. Exactly. That's why. Because he's coming off a season-ending injury.
I mean,
also wax to the future. Tucker was in Series 1. The other guys were in Series 2. That is correct for Topps Flagship, but I'm talking about Topps Chrome, which combines Series 1 and Series 2 guys into the same Topps Chrome set.
We are down to 8 minutes left until this window closes here. We have got Johnny Manziel tie-dye, 25 there. Also, Lionel Messi, PSA 10, the lost rookie card, which is interesting because I heard a lot of these things came back minimum size requirements. So, not sure why some will get graded and some wouldn't. Ronaldo Sunburst, PSA 10, interesting card just from a perspective of him in the Real Madrid kit. And that's the first and only really sought after Revolution set because the other one's like a Timo only Premier League. Dude, I kind of like this card. It's out of 75 blue, although you might mistake it for a sapphire base, which sometimes I don't like when the blues look like that. It might be like a sapphire base.
Mm-hmm.
But it just is cool. And
It's a sweet pose.
Yeah, it's pretty sick actually. Do I have a sale on that I can refer to? I do. I thought I did. I don't. I was gonna say I would probably then know, but I'd have to look. And then we've got some for giveaway potential down here, bro. I thought this one was pretty funny. Keith Shore, Wander Franco, silver frame of 89 SGC 10. It looks like it's a Bowman and Keith Shore like set though. It doesn't look like it was actually maybe like part of Project 70. And then you've got this Julio Rodriguez Aqua 9.5 Sapphire card, which just looks awesome, dude. The Mariners colors with that
is nice.
Very nice. Very, very nice there.
I'm always surprised when somebody grades a card like that. That's the type of card that I just take and I sell raw because I would never think about grading a second year, third year type card.
Yeah, especially when you're talking about like prospects and stuff, or like Bowman specifically when it's not first. And then we got some other ones down here at the bottom that I was thinking for some giveaways. So Nate, if you see anything that you're like, yo, bro, let's get that for some giveaway action.
Do Aristides Aquino because we had a question about him earlier.
I just don't know how much that thing's worth. I gotta look.
$2.
Right. Oh, it can't be much, dude. The last blue refractor auto PSA 10 sold for $67.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to avoid that.
You're gonna have to pass on that one.
Singing maybe Steven Gerrard. Ooh, good. I'm winning this because I want that to be a giveaway. Nice little Gavin Lux. Spread the love. I know he's not gonna get the immediate at bats potentially with their crowdedness, but you gotta think that eventually he's traded or has a spot somewhere, right?
We'll see. I mean, the older he gets, the less people want to invest in him. He's 24. He's pretty much got to get traded at the trade deadline or have somebody get injured and take their spot and not give it back.
That's true, dude. Do you see what's going on there?
Where? Devontae?
Do you see what the grade is?
PSA 10.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, $15. That's a solid deal.
Is he even doing anything anymore?
Hey, when Zion, just grade him when Zion comes back. That's all I'm asking. Just let Zion come back. Brandon Ingram's injured right now. My fantasy team somehow won. I'm going to be top 4 in the league, despite the fact that I didn't have Curry, Beal, Chris Paul, Brandon Ingram, or Jared Allen playing this week.
You had to bring up the fantasy team. I didn't even say anything about 2005 finest today.
2005, the last time the Wisconsin Badgers made the Sweet 16.
That's just not true. That's just false. Maybe I'll throw in a bit on this Boba Fett.
Yeah, get that Boba Fett.
What?
I said, yeah, get that Boba Fett.
Yeah, I got some bids out there on some cheapies right now. We'll tune back into them later, but we are 3 minutes away from extended bidding round number 2, which then goes down to 5 minutes. Update: Tatum is at 1,014 with our seller net, which puts us $200 off from breaking even. Which means we need to have a little bit more action on that down the stretch. I completely forgot. We have a Steven Stamkos auto selling tonight. That is part of Flip Quest. I completely forgot to talk about that. Stamkos. He's been really good this year. Lightning, once again, good. We were in that for 420. It's at 354 seller net, so that's getting there. I think it's extended into the next round. It is. So hopefully that gets a little bit more action running down. And then Townses are sitting flat right now. So that could back. Actually, they're extended, so we're okay now. And then Satchel Paige is at 470. So let's see here as What?
I said, come on, Satchel, keep moving.
I know. Get up to that 515. That was the number. Okay, so we've got some cards on the mind. I wanted to kind of check in on that Acuna because I think that will determine what we do. Because I really wasn't expecting actually to be winning that one. But I mean, hey, hard to turn down an on-card heritage auto PSA 10 of potentially one of the best players in baseball. So I'm definitely not mad at winning that one. I just want to wait and see before like throwing out some more bids out there. Nate, what do you think about the Braves' future? Ooh, dude, Giannis is up to 12K already. Wow.
I like the Braves' future.
Because I do too. Even, trading Freddie Freeman, or not trading, but letting him go. He's older, right, at this point. You get him Matt Olson, who's like, I'm pretty sure, a better defender or just as good. And
younger.
Yeah,
hits
and
more
hits
home
bombs.
runs. He's been the better player the last couple of years, even though people would have a hard time believing that.
Yeah, I mean, sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Acuna back.
You get Acuna back. You get him in there. You get Ozzy Albies as your little core. And then you just supplement. Dansby Swanson's a fine shortstop. Jorge Soler's gone, so that's interesting. But
Also, everyone, I have not personally looked at the chat for a second because I was looking at so many different cards. But I just want to say once again, thanks everyone for coming tonight. We got a lot of live viewers here. We do this every single week, 8:45 p.m. Central Time. Extended bidding window, Flip Quest 2022. Dylan says we bid on a lot of things. The reason why I do bid on so many things, like you all know that we're not going to sit here tonight and win this Joe Burrow. But it's because this is the easiest way for me to track all the cards that we think will, have a play in the market one way or another, or things that people will want, or things that are interesting to talk about. And also big Ronaldo rookie card here, PSA 2 for the soccer card market. But I have no plans to win anything up here. All just very expensive cards that we just can't go after and get. This Messi seems like a nice price right now. But it just is, that's why we do that. Dude, Matthews PMG's up to 1,700 after SellerNet. That makes me super pumped. And it looks like that we are 2 seconds away from the next window. So now we are at 9:30 Central Time. We are in our next window. I'm just going to check really quick to see if any cards are ours closed. So Satchel Paige ended at 489 after the SellerNet, which, hey, I'd say that's like pretty good. I know they sell right around 500, so solid. And the DeJounte Murray, I don't know if he's been a little worse lately, but maybe just not on people's radar given the Spurs' terribleness. Did not sell as well as I was expecting or hoping for. Looks like it went for 104. So we had a sunburst DeJounte Murray that ended. Sometimes it does really take having to have a good team to really get some love.
I mean, all things considered, we did all right.
We did all right. Nice little pull, a nice little grade, and we'll take it. But let's get back on the auction here. So I want to check in on our Acuna to see where we're at. We're still winning that. That one might be locked up and done at this point. These two are extended. We'll see how much they get up to. I mean, I guess I can talk about the sales because why not? I mean, people could go look at them up themselves if they really wanted to. The last Prism Shea Gold that sold was raw of last year in April for $787. It's actually the exact same copy. So currently under that and graded PSA 9, definitely want, especially around this price. This one, the patch auto, I think the exact same card actually ended up selling for $480 on 1/12/22, which is recently, as within the last 2-3 months. So currently still very much so in the cards, just they're extended. So I guess I don't really want to bid anymore. Or, well, I guess we gotta see what happens to that Acuna first. Dobbins, right? Oh wait, we placed and I've actually thought, Nate, is it worth just are we out? We bow out?
We bow out.
We bow out. We don't spend the money.
It's not like it's a premium auto. It's just gold.
Yeah, it's insert. You want this Anakin, or are you like, eh?
Nah, man. I like it, but I mean, he's not even coming back as Anakin. He's coming back as Darth Vader, presumably, in the Obi-Wan series.
All right, so let's see
flashbacks.
This is for a gift, the AJ Dillon. This is we are currently. Ooh, I wonder should I go and check and see what we won, if anything, yet?
Yeah.
We might have won the Lux for a potential giveaway. We did. Okay, so that helps knowing the Lux is committed here for a giveaway, and we'll let people vote on some of the cards that we will peg for the giveaways. And then we are up on the Julio Rodriguez. And then there's a De Bruyne out of 50 from Neon Future, which I thought was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I like that.
I kind of like that.
I love Neon Future.
Man City playing against Liverpool in the semi or Final Four. So yeah, semifinals.
A couple of trash teams, am I right, Aaron?
A couple of trash teams, and we really lucked out, dude. We drew Crystal Palace. Got Crystal Palace for the semifinals. Shea putting up empty stats. I mean, the guy's obviously talented. The team's obviously terrible. They got loaded draft picks. He's going to be the leader of that team. It's better than not playing well. I'll say that much. Being on a terrible team and not doing anything, I mean, I'd rather have them put up really good stats.
It's true.
Very true. I'm like trying to think. Oh, the Luis Robert. On my list here too. I should check out.
Not the Luis Robert Top Scrum Sapphire update, but the orange.
Yeah, the orange. That's a lot. That's just a lot of money.
That update, I would not touch that thing.
The debut.
Yeah,
I was actually going to ask you about that. I was intrigued to see if the haze is still going. Not going. Oh, I'll let this one slip. Oh, it's still going. Oh, we got 55 seconds until the next window.
Ooh, 1450.
Oh,
Did you say 14 seconds?
bro, do we do it? The last sale, it was with the Dodgers, was 4,500. Is this not worth it?
I mean, if you're willing to bet a healthy chunk on an injury-prone guy coming in the face of the Rangers, then sure. But if you're worried he's going to get constantly injured, then no. I'd rather go after the Acuna if we're going after an injury-prone guy.
Yeah. More stardom, better club, more team.
I mean, I'd rather go after the Acuna just in general out of almost all these cards because in a healthy Acuna, you're like guaranteeing yourself a top 10 player in MLB.
This is such a sick card. I've always wanted this on. Yes, Real Ones auto. I think we got it. We'll take it. That's our second biggest card we've won here through.
Sweet.
Nick Foles is right, dude. Second biggest card we've won through the weekly auction. This is behind the Mbappe. So I got the Mbappe for the soccer. Nate got the Acuna for the baseball here. We'll take it. We will take it.
Let's see. All of our cards we want to keep going are still going.
Oh, the Matthews is up to 1750. Seller net. Tatum at 1140. Stamkos sold at 354. So now we're down another 60 or 70 that we have to make up. Towns sold. Okay, so we really need that team to do work here. We really need that team to do work. Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Wait, I thought you said. Wait, I didn't think Towns sold.
It says that they both sold. I'm looking back in the seller portal. They both
I just refreshed. It says it's still up.
No, I see sold. I see sold on all of them except for the top, pretty much. The top.
Hey, shout out Bobby Orr, still going.
Still going?
Yeah.
You love
190 on Bobby Orr.
You love it. 14,500 on Giannis. So now we got the Cunha. We're gonna have to make some decisions here. Hey, I want one of these. I want this to be the other card we win. One of the other two.
Well, if I were to vote, I'd vote for the sweet patch, but I get your love of the gold.
Dude, I'm like with you that this is the cooler card. But I also want to think of like we spend $750 potentially. Which one can turn into 2K?
Neither.
I disagree.
Is that a Debbie Downer moment?
It depends on how long you hold, but
well, I guess what I'm thinking for Shea, and this might be faulty, illogical thinking here, but you watch like somebody like Karl Anthony Towns struggle for years with no other stars. He finally gets some stars, and I feel like he just isn't moving as far as you'd think he would for as good as he is.
Okay.
And then you see somebody like Shea who puts up really good stats, like Cat. They're not winning. By the time they do start winning, are people just going to be like, oh, he doesn't have what it takes and just not invest in him anyways and just assume it's the team winning, not him leading? And that might be faulty logic on my part, but that's just where my mind goes. I think that did that goal
jumped
like
jumped like $200. I don't think he's getting off the Thunder. I don't think that's in the cards. I don't know why they trade him. They need someone with their picks, you know.
What they need to do is trade all their picks for a couple of stars.
Yeah.
Damian Lillard.
Gold's at 14,500, which is big time. The Cunha was really the win of the night so far, obviously, and we really will not be spending much more in that. Maybe one of those shades, but they did extend, and I do even probably think that they could potentially go for even more. Currently winning the De Bruyne, trying to see really. Oops. I want to see really quick what the one category is looking like because we at least need to win 2 cards, which we did. Bichette and Gavin Lux. People can vote on what they want. I think they know what they're going to vote on. And then I would like to win, if there's a cheap one more.
Hey, Tatum must have got extended to 1,200.
Did it?
Yeah, 1,272.
Wow, it did. Well, we're past it. We're past the purchase price now on the Tatum. Let's
Sweet.
keep going though.
Keep going.
Keep going. Okay. We're currently
Hey,
winning.
at this point, not losing money, win for us.
Is a good look.
It's a good look.
It's well, hey, not losing money is a good look. No,
that's true.
Did
we win that Bo Pink?
We did win the Bo Pink, so I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the giveaway here. SG or Shea Gilgeous to the Heat. I just bid on a card I wasn't winning with 4 seconds to go and won the card instead of bidding being extended. Have I missed something here? I am not sure what happened there. I have not seen anything funny tonight. Maybe some one-off case that I don't really know how to verify or not right now. This was a sick Hank Aaron, actually. Shout out Blake Jameson. I don't know if we're gonna win that De Bruyne, but I'm gonna bet on this Hank just for myself. And if we don't win the De Bruyne, then I'll give this away if we win this, which I guess we're not. All right, so that window is closed.
We should ask the chat. We should ask the chat between the gold and the.
That's if I can win either, though. I mean, at this
RPA.
point.
If you guys had to choose,
you
guys had to choose between the Gold Prism or 2020 Gold Prism or the 2020 1-in-1 super sweet patch auto out of 5. Let me know which one you guys think. Also, quick reminder: if you win anything tonight, put it in the thing in the chat, and I will shout you out.
Yes, definitely. Shout out, big sale. Connor McDavid, PMG Red 8.5 ended at 13.25 for the last bid, and we got 14.05 on that. Bought that raw for $480 and then graded it for 8.5, and got an 8.5 SGC. And the Matthews is still going at 17.76 right now.
Shout out. Oh, Aaron, you're getting destroyed. JR says gold.
Wait, but everyone's thinking it's an RPA, and it's not. This is a 30-year patch auto.
Gold. I don't
Both
think
these cards are 30
3 golds, 4 golds.
But Nate,
gold
they
is not RPA. So basically 5 golds, and everyone else is for the not RPA.
Over half of them are saying RPA.
The non-rookie patch auto.
It's not RPA. It's from a set that's been out for 2 years. I love the card as a collectible and as a sick card, but like, and okay, now there's a difference too in price here, obviously. People are saying auto's still better.
I mean, there's definitely a number of go for the gold here. I say forget the gold, forget the auto portion, forget that it's not a rookie. Look at the patch. That's got to be his number, right?
It's game used. No, it's the R in Thunder.
Are you sure? I swear it's a 2.
No, that's definitely the R in. Well, it could be a 2, but it definitely could be an R also.
It could be an R. I see it sideways. It's sideways instead of.
This stem is too thin to be a 2.
I was never looking top to bottom.
It's game worn.
I mean, I was looking top to bottom.
We got. Oh man. All right. I say we go. I say we go to. It looks. What do you say?
We have a quarter. Do you have a quarter? Heads, tails, this bad
boy?
No,
Nate, I think I'm agreeing with you because also of the price discrepancy. So the last sale is $480.
Is it a sticker auto?
It's fully on card, bro.
Ooh. Shout out.
I say we go here and don't look back, and that's it.
All right. I like it.
All right. Well, that's our fate. We'll check back in later. Gosh, I want the gold too. This is the top on the gold, though. I don't want to spend over $1,000 on it.
Dude, stop it.
Nate, bro. Nate. Okay, I'm gonna look back in a year from now. And this thing's gonna be worth $3,000. And then you'll be the reason why I don't have an extra $2,000. I'll blame it on you. Tatum going
All
next window. Tatum going next window. We need that thing to keep on going.
But this is also, year our Flip Quest 2022, not our Flip Quest 2022, 2023.
I like what people are saying. People are saying go for the patch, and I'll agree with the people, not with Nate. How about that? I do really want to get this. Okay. Dude, I actually kind of like buying this just for people that, I mean, I guys wasn't thinking a giveaway on it, but I'm saying like for people who can't spend as much money on like cool, like, a first Bowman auto. I don't know. It's cheap, but you're right.
It's cool. But it is third year.
I know. And why would it? And who even knows, dude? It might not only be third year, but it might be like fifth set between draft and normal.
Yeah.
All right. To the highest available right now because I'm a little lost. I was trying to determine that Shea predicament there. Still got that jaw going. Oh my, 30K. We are 15 minutes away from the 1 minute windows. The Tatum is still going. Also, shout out to this Kevin Durant. Nate, I don't know if your memory's awful. I shouldn't really even ask, but this Kevin Durant auto was bought at Nate's First National, which might end here in 10 seconds. This was bought by one of my high school friends who came with us on his first card trip. And he said, hey, can you get a grade for me and sell it? And here we go. It's at 650 and it just got extended again. So This is not mine. It's not ours. It is one of my high school buddies who's a pretty big basketball fan. And really cool to see that doing well for him right now.
So he bought that. I bought wax and hit a second year Kyle Schwarber auto.
He probably spent like $150 in that Kevin Durant auto.
Rip.
Ooh, big sale. Austin Matthews, PMG rookie SGC 9 sold for $1,766 seller net, $2,010 on the straight sale.
Wow.
That's probably an all-time record for something that's not gem into that card. I have to assume a BGS 9 just sold for $1,200, which I think was the record before that. That's crazy. That's an awesome sale. Very nice. And the McDavid, big time too. And Tatum's at 1325, or at least our net. And I should go back and check in the Shea. Sorry, everyone. I was kind of checking the sales. It's a double duty tonight. It's the first.
Oh,
I think we bow. We got really nice. We got really nice Acuna. I have to tell myself that I have to just take a step back sometimes. Nate knows how I get. I can just go crazy, guys. If there's such a thing as like not other expenses in the world, this auction would have a lot more money spent.
Yep.
It's a fun thing though.
There'll always be another Shea that you see and you say, "Wow, I really want that."
So I will say those were like two of
and
the
then there'll
coolest.
be another Shea that you get outbid on that you really want, and the world keeps spinning.
I know.
And you know what? Next year, Wisconsin will lose in the round of 32. The year after that, Wisconsin.
Hey, shut up. We're done talking about this. Stop it. Yeah, you got to chill.
I'm so angry. I wanted to face off against you guys in the Elite Eight.
Nate, that was the first time that you and I have both cheered on each other's teams ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
I've never wanted Wisconsin to win more in my life.
How can I see what my items ended at? Great question, Brody. If you scroll up to the top of the page here, go to members, my marketplaces. You can click on weekly Sunday selling and then see. Dude, Jalen Hurts 101 auto 5,250. We got Daniel Jones downtown 101 gold vinyl 9.5 at 1925.
I get that those are 101s, but people are just throwing away their money.
How about Steph Curry and Del Curry dual auto at 1625?
Oh, that's cool.
That is a sick card. You're right. Those are huge spends for quarterbacks in a very mediocre division that always underperforms and players that underperform too.
Criminal Mind, I'm going to guess 1888 with Allen Ginter, but I could be wrong.
That's a great thought, Nate. Oh my gosh, I want so badly, but we keep moving. Cooper Cup, $700. Prism Gold right now. PSA 10. Towns, dude, this would have sold for like $250 like 2 months ago. No question. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe like 300. But sick card. Another gold I want, but
can you imagine
I restrained.
Back in 2018 pulling that, getting a gold, seeing gold, being super pumped, hoping for Luka, somebody like that, and then pulling Towns and being absolutely disappointed. And then you fast forward a couple years and you're getting $600 for it.
Probably more actually. I wouldn't be surprised if that sells for 1,000. I think really any gold from a set that really matters, like 2018 Prism matters, like Luca and Trey. A lot of people really started collecting then. That is, a sell that or a card that I think any of those top players in the NBA would really do well. Excuse me. Buxton, big contract. Really depends on how many games he plays, right, Nate, or if he's healthy.
Oh yeah.
There's just
his contract is basically
it's like fully
$15 million
incentivized,
a year
right?
guaranteed, which is what he would get for like half a season, and then his bonuses are achievable bonuses, not like win MVP and win Gold Glove and you get $15 million. It's like plate appearance bonuses that can get him up pretty stinking high into the 20s, and then if he wins like an MVP or something, he can make like 30 million a year.
I love all these random golds that pop up here. Doug Martin. Hey, I should go and check if we got that De Bruyne, by the way. It might depend on what happens here. Oh, we did. Okay, so we got 2 cards for giveaways tonight here. I think we're going to let the chat vote. You can vote right now. Which 2 cards do you want to be given away tonight here on YouTube? De Bruyne and Bo Bichette, or like a Bo Bichette and Gavin Lux, or like a Gavin Lux and a De Bruyne? Ignore the Acuna. But we got our 3 cards for tonight, one of which will be given to someone on Instagram. Also,
hey, what's that, Lou Bob at?
3,800, bro. Dude, if I was the one that accepted the offer for
$925, you'd be so sad.
I would be.
But honestly, if you accepted an offer for $925, likelihood is you probably don't know cards like that much where you are probably looking at PWCC sales or anything like that.
17,400 on the second year gold Giannis PGS 8. $1,770, so not too much over the first sale of that back in 2020. It did get graded BGS 8, so we'll have to figure out which comment wins that. We'll announce on Instagram. We'll take a screenshot and tag the person that won. And then we will get back to the live auction here. What do we got here, Nate? What are you seeing here? Kevin De Bruyne and Bichette. It looks like a lot
of Kevin De Bruyne, a lot of Bichette.
All right, so we got our giveaway then.
Yep,
we've got our giveaway. We are into the next window. Gold Mbappe, dude, he's been next level, but PSG has not been next level. This is the BGS 9 Euro. I didn't talk about this one yet. Sick card. The last sale of this one was a BGS 9 back in August of last year for $1,825. So it's significant gains right here on a gold Mbappe, not a rookie, obviously, because that'd be like $70,000 then. And this gold Shea, Nate, it might hit $2,000 tonight.
That'd be insane.
Johnny, tune in tomorrow to hear about Devontae and all the NFL trades are on Slabstocks Live and free agency moves. That's where we'll be talking about it for sure. Patch Auto's still there. DeGrom's still there. I think these sneaker game use patches are so cool, or swatches. I just love shoes though, so I know it's not for everyone. Ryan Fitzpatrick, bro.
Dude, it's just insane to me. You hit a gold of anybody. It used to be you hit a gold or stuff like that, and it's like, hit a gold of anybody. You're loaded nowadays.
Dude, Tatum, still doing it. It's still going. Let's tune in over here so we can kind of see it. I don't know. I think it might be extended right now.
What did our Bobby Orr end at?
I think it was at like 150.
198 to them.
200.
Not bad.
Yeah, selling at 200. Hamilton, we had a gold wave Hamilton end at 260, which was really good considering I bought the whole lot for like 175, I think. At 1,300, moving on next window. That puts our seller net at 1,378. We paid 1,260 for it. We are climbing back into the competition, everyone. Climbing back into the competition. Ooh, 1951 SGC hockey card, 9,500. I don't even know what that is really. Tuning back over to the my bid section. That gold vinyl is at 2,108. Is there any reason why you would spend any amount of money on Daniel Jones today?
No. But, I mean, okay, he's started QB in the NFL. Jalen Hurts, I guess, is kind of a starting QB in the NFL. But I don't feel like anybody, after what they've seen from those two guys, should be like, you know what? I'm going to put my money in them, especially Hurts, where it feels like the Eagles are begrudgingly giving him the starting job, and the moment they can replace him, they will.
Yeah. Interesting. I was thinking back to those Herberts. We don't really know what those ended at. $9,300 for the gold, and 8,100. What do you think,
Remember
Nate?
when I said 11,000, but I want to say somewhere in the nines?
Yeah,
Should have said somewhere in the nines.
should have said somewhere in the nines. Well, hey, not bad.
That's a nice card.
Considering that Herbert just sold for like $1,000 less than the BGS 9 did.
It's a really nice card.
Wow. Ryan O'Toole sold a Josh Allen tricolor 199 PSA 10 for $1,900, bought for $100 raw.
Wow.
Awesome. And Tatum is still going, everyone. Tatum is at 1350, so 1431 seller net. On to the next window. We are 5 minutes away from the 1 minute closes. Just kind of keeping a pulse here and what's still out there. Luka Doncic gold BGS 9.5 for Mosaic. Also, everyone, don't forget about, oh my gosh, the Daniel Jones just got another bid. Cam, good question. So it's a 20% buyer's premium. Then depending on what it sells for, depends on how much the seller gets. If it sells for like $100, I think it's like a 2% bonus. And then if it sells for, $10,000, you get a 10% bonus. So PWCC would take like 10% of that 20%. Luka Doncic, 3,300 Mosaic, 2019. Daniel Jones got extended again. That shades at 1,300. I think that the patch auto is, oh my gosh. Yeah, dude, these things are selling really well tonight. I wasn't going to win these anyways. There's no reason for me to be sad. It's at 600, Nate.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Dude, I can't even imagine spending $500 on a Ryan Fitzpatrick card.
Hey, question. What would you rather have? The Shea for $100 more or the Ryan Fitzpatrick gold?
Oh, well, obviously the Shea. It'd be a little bit more than $100 more after the buyer's premium, but definitely the Shea. What would we rather have, Doug Martin or Antonio Brown with the 9 auto?
Antonio Brown, future Packers wide receiver?
Are you serious?
No, I'm just somebody I imagine is going to be a future Packers wide receiver, whether it be Julio or Jarvis or OBJ or Antonio or Marquez Valdez-Scantling again.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we're going to re-sign him, dude. Dude, Kyler Murray's taken such a hit since, man. Also, still kind of interesting, like, just to look at the two spend here between Daniel Jones and Kyler Murray. This
Dude,
Steph Curry
Kyler
here.
Murray doesn't bounce back and become good. Is 2019 like the worst quarterback draft class ever?
Dude, it has to be one of the worst, I would say, like,
recent years.
People spent a lot of money on. Yeah. We've got 3 minutes and 16 seconds left in this current window, and the Tatum has not been extended yet. So we're probably looking at like needing a $200 profit on that to get back to even, or maybe even like 225.
Oh boy.
We are looking at right now a nearly $200 profit. It's 1431 after the seller out. One more bid, and we will probably be back to even on the year, thanks to Mr. Jason Tatum. Hopefully it can get there. Pokemon cards, what?
I said AO, but also quick, Adam won a Kyle Tucker Prism Refractor PSA 10. That's cool.
Nice, dude. A lot of people talking him up as one of the top hitters.
Kate Tuck.
For good reason, Nate.
Also, no Astros cheating scandal smear on him. So
Haskins' year is, I want to say,
yeah, I think so. Right? 2019.
Yeah, it is. It's 2019.
15.
And it's Gardner Minshew, and it's I'm forgetting.
Wait, was that it?
Yeah. Yes.
Are you sure? Because I thought Haskins was like the second quarterback drafted in one of his classes.
No, I'm 1,000% certain he fell to like the middle of the round, and he was in 2019. Kyler, Daniel Jones, Drew Lock. That is pretty pretty rough.
Hey, what if Haskins wins the starting job in Pittsburgh over Trubisky?
I don't see that happening, but maybe. We're down a minute 27 left. Sam Darnold, another high-end card, over $1,000 of a guy who might not have a starting job this year at all, probably. Nate, I was kind of looking for some commentary there.
Sam Darnold? I don't expect him to, but who knows?
Well, we don't really know what the rest of the quarterback market's looking like yet, or like who's going where. So we'll have to wait and see. Also, 2018 Prism. I know that not every single quarterback can hit out of a class. Although 2020 Prism, I understand that Jalen and Tua might not be great. And I guess Jordan Love hasn't had a chance, but we'll see. Normally, you're like two guys. I feel like if there's like 4 to 5 guys that people think might do really well, you're like 2 guys. You know, Burrow and Herbert, Lamar and Josh Allen. Seems to be the case. 6K on this Herbert here. That Sidney Crosby's up to 4,000. I might go back to all items and see how many we have remaining tonight. 304. I mean, we're not down to the 1 minute yet, though. The 1 minute really does send these things fast. Barry Bonds. Whoa, dude, look at that picture. That looks like a hockey puck, but white. Uh-oh, here we go. Moment of truth. Come on, one more bid. One more bid.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't think so either. I think that's our fate. I think we're gonna have to wait for another auction to get back to even. That is it. Although I will say, 1620. I mean, we spent 1260 on it. It's a nice little bump right there.
And we netted
1431. Take for sure. Oh, the Subban's still going, bro? It's at 109.
PK. Is that the one you're in for 55?
Yeah, all in 55 on that.
Good stuff.
All righty. We got 208 left now. We got 30 seconds left in these, so this is going to go very fast from here on out.
How many cards we got left?
Well, 17 in our little my bid section. Shay's still going, but overall it's 208, probably about to drop down to like 100.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if that Shay what that sells for.
I can't believe you were like trying to decide if you should buy it for like $700, and it's way past that.
Yeah,
1620.
1620. Well, I wasn't probably gonna spend that much money. I'm way happy.
Would you rather have that, or for like $600 more of the Acuna?
Well, it was actually like 1,000 more after the buyer's premium.
Well, what are you gonna do? Who's keeping track?
The Acuna probably, and there's way more short term upside on Acuna also.
Oh yeah.
Hey, this is outpacing it though, and Towns might be hitting 1,000 here soon. Dougie Martin ending at 132. I wonder what the last card of the night's gonna be. What if it's that Sam Darnold?
It's Lou buying it.
Sam Darnold, no chance, bro. These 1972 or 1970s cards are just going nuts right now. It's like all those 70 basketball cards that are super hard to grade are just doing super well. Everyone, or we got a couple tips here about Kyler being a stud. Someone says sell Kyler Murray. The other person says, or Jesse says, I think Josh Allen is still a good buy today. Yeah, Hurts at 7K. Was that what that sold for? That's pretty incredible.
Throwing away money.
You think he's going to stick there?
Dude, I don't think they clearly don't want him to be their starting quarterback. I think that much is clear.
Because they keep on bringing in like
they keep on there's rumors about every quarterback that's out there, and then they bring in Gardner Minshew, and then they give him some time, and then they begrudgingly give Jalen Hurts some time, and then you hear rumors about how the Eagles don't want Jalen Hurts as their quarterback. Not even just rumors about them bringing in other quarterbacks, is that they just don't want him as their starter. And then you listen to guys and they talk about how they don't think Jalen Hurts is a starter, and then you see somebody spending $7,000 on him.
Yeah. Also, why? Out of 149? What? Prism draft picks? Mac Jones? That's going to be like $1,000 spent. Joshua, shout out Yelich and here on spring training today. That is right, man. I really hope. Oh my gosh, I got another
bounce back season. Come on.
We're at 68 items left in the night. And then also we've got those 2 giveaways to give away. So do not leave yet. I know it's getting a little bit late here, 10:03 Central Time, but we've got those 2 giveaways. And also I can't believe that I forgot that March Madness was even a thing, obviously because of
I forgot to keep track of the scores.
Texas down 7. Come on, guys, pull it out.
Okay,
Auburn got crushed, obviously.
If this is accurate, TCU is only down 3 to Arizona at halftime.
They are. We're going to have our third number
TCU is one of the worst Big 12 teams that's in the tournament. Big 12, baby.
Big 12 is nice.
Big 10 frauds. Big 12 studs.
All right. I have to ask, how many people who are watching right now have ever heard the name Cliff Branch in their life? Ever? Because I would sit here and say, I've never heard the name Cliff Branch in my life. And you also might say, Aaron, you're like 23 years old. Get older, and then you'll know. But no, I've never heard of this. Nate, Cliff Branch?
No.
I've heard of Ars Gilmore, so don't murder me for that. But I just want to know how many people actually have heard of Cliff Branch. Oh, boy. Brody says, he's a Raider legend, Aaron. Others say, nope, never heard of Cliff. Hall of Fame. I have, but I'm old. Hall of Fame receiver. Okay, well, there has been more than just me, I suppose. I haven't heard of Cliff Branch, but
that's gotta be old.
I mean, I see 21, and I think I see 21, and the only thing I think when I see Raiders in 21 is Charles Woodson. But obviously that's Cliff Branch, not Charles Woodson. Charles Woodson did not play football in 1975.
Also, one of those things where like football, 1970s football, stuff like that, not up my alley for being interested in it at all.
Yeah, no, I have zero interest in 1970s football. Basketball, a little bit more.
Way more interested.
Probably a lot bit more, actually. Cool bolt-up signature there of Justin Herbert. 2200 on the Patrice Bergeron PSA 10 limited auto out of 50 from SP Authentic. Pretty sick. Luka Modric had a really brutal match day along with the entire Real Madrid squad, but that PSA 10 sticker there, 1750. And Sam Darnold, dude, it might be the last one of the night. Let's see how many are left.
Tech says, should I buy a Drew Timmy Tops Now Bowman auto out of 99? Tech, I have a lot of thoughts about Drew Timmy, and none of them are nice. Also, a lot of thoughts about Gonzaga, and none of them are nice. Rock Chalk Jayhawk, baby.
Gonzaga, always a team I feel like is just out there to disappoint.
Gonzaga is one of those teams that like feels like they just like somehow win by like 4 all the way to a championship.
Yeah. 1170 on the Mac Jones. Not gonna lie, I said yada. What you were saying, I was thinking about something else. What do you say? I just pulled a Nate.
I said Gonzaga feels like a team that wins by 4 all the way to the championship, like every game.
They're definitely going to do it this year and make the championship and then lose. Dude, there's so many Devin White cards that sell through these auctions. I think there's just some super collector that just decided to sell them all, like a few every single week. We're down to 37. I thought this would actually be knocking off faster here, but nope. Dude, this just shows you literally Tom Brady, put a PSA 10 on it, make it serial numbered out of anything, and it'll sell. 2006 Downers Threads, retail blue, PSA 10 out of 200 is at 650. And it's extended.
Criminal Minds, WAR is kind of like a trying to get an estimate of the whole player, whereas OPS is just looking at your offense. So I agree. Looking at OPS is what I would do if I'm trying to figure out, a good offensive player. But that doesn't tell me if a dude's good at defense or can run the bases.
MLB Top 100 Prospect Review video out. Yeah, Gabriel, Nate will probably tackle some of that on a Friday Day in Corners, I'm assuming, on Spotify or Apple Podcasts.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Tech, this isn't our loss. This is my loss. Nate.
Yeah,
although a little Nate's loss. A little Nate's loss.
Yeah, a little bit in that I wanted Kansas to play Wisconsin in the Elite Eight, and then I wanted Kansas to absolutely humiliate Wisconsin, and then I was going to make fun of Aaron and my brother, Slapstock Sam, formerly, for the rest of my life.
Dude, honestly, like, if it came down to losing to Kansas or losing tonight to Iowa State, I would have chosen tonight. I could not take that harassment for the rest of the time. I literally could not.
Oh, it would have been beautiful.
Jordan, please
like the
follow
best present anybody's given me.
What do you say?
It'd been the best present anybody's given me, is the ability to harass you guys forever.
That would be awful. Sam Darnold, 2370. Better hope he starts. Otherwise, I guess if you're a super collector, that's cool too. Jordan says, Aaron, Nate, will you do any F1 breaks? Please follow us at Whatnot or on Whatnot app. I'm doing a massive 2K break on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Thoughts on today's race? We will talk a little bit more about it tomorrow, but man, Ferrari, the hype is real. It really is. And also, I cannot believe what happened to Red Bull's cars. Nuts stuff. I think Mercedes got gifted 3 and 4, absolutely, and then Magnussen was awesome. But
I
technically,
heard that dude retired and then came back.
I'm not sure
like,
about
wait.
that, but I think yeah.
And by I heard, I mean I was watching the pre-race stuff, and they were talking to him, and he said he walked away from racing and he was happy about it, and then he came back
and probably got
7th position to start.
Yeah, he had a great qualifying. Probably had one of his highest finishes ever. Maybe. I mean, I don't know his past career, but and man, Cliff Branch is the highest card available right now. You do get those 1970 PSA 10s, and I guess people just see that combination and go nuts.
Shout out Cliff Branch. Definitely heard of him before this, so that we don't get made fun of.
Well, yeah. At this point, my fate is decided. This looks like it almost looks like a glass bottle, but that looks, I don't know even what that is, honestly. Magic the Gathering card. Got a little bit of Devin White action. Pretty soon here, I'll put the giveaway, the instructions into the caption. But we got a few cards still going here. I mean, a few of these are $50 to $100, which is always kind of surprising to see people bidding $1 each time up until this point. He lost his seat after 2020, did not leave by choice.
Okay.
Best 3 prospects in baseball are Julio Rodriguez, O'Neal Cruz, and third place is Bobby Witt Jr. That is one of the hottest takes I've ever seen.
Well, I agree with the first and third, and I don't get me wrong, I love O'Neal Cruz, and I love a 6'7" guy that can play. If he doesn't stick it at short, he can play third, he can play first, he can play outfield. He's got enough speed for even like center, but I don't know if that makes him the second overall prospect.
I got you. Okay, Jim does know sports though, so
well, you gotta hand it to him. He's bold enough to proclaim what people don't proclaim for him.
Ronald Acuna, that's our big card win of the night, and these are the giveaways right here: the De Bruyne and the Bo Bichette, yellow out of 50, SGC 10, and PSA 9 pink refractor. We will go just off of price. This will be given away to number 1. This will be given away to number 2. I'm going to put the line in the chat right now. After I put the line in the chat, put in the comments a number 1 and only a number 1. No words after it. After that exact comment. I guess after that, if you want to write some words, yes. But make sure it's just number 1 in the message you put to join the giveaway to get either number 1, the De Bruyne yellow neon lasers out of 50, SGC 10, or the PSA 10 Bo Bichette. Sorry, PSA 9 pink Bo Bichette. And we will get back to the action and see how this one is winding down. We have 8 results left. 8 results left.
Only 8, and they're all old.
Yeah, I know it's other than some Devin Whites, but
What
the type of thing where it's like you look
all right,
at it.
choose which card's gonna end last.
True, we got to pick. I'm gonna go with this guy over here.
Find me the cheapest card. Yeah, it's definitely that. Nope, it's not. Nope, I'm going with the Devin White Dragon Scale.
All right, Nate's got the Devin White Dragon Scale. Joshua, you put a 2. Please put a 1. This giveaway will close at 10:14 Central Time. Calling Joshua Simons, Simons. Please put a 1 and not a 2. Oh, Tom. Yes, dude, your yellow Holland. Quite the nice card here. Well, my card is still going here. That is Matthias, and Nate's Devin White is still going. We're loading up the number 1s in the chats. Good to see a bunch of people here joining the giveaway. Really happy about the Tatum sale tonight. I'm super ecstatic about the PMG sales, I'll tell you that much.
Next gen, I love that buy. Tyler O'Neal's a stud. Severely undervalued.
Joshua Simons is Anthony Simons' cousin. We have no way to validate this, but
No way to validate that, but I like it. Jim's currently trying to take his O'Neal Cruz thing and say that because I said I like the Sixers because they lost a couple games, that makes my point invalid, despite the fact that Jim's whole point of O'Neal Cruz was because he had power, which is, how do I put it, a lame argument because Pete Alonso has power, and I wouldn't say Pete Alonso is the best player in baseball.
Or that he was a top 5 prospect.
Eloy Jimenez has power. Rhys Hines has power. Rhys Hines ain't even a top 100 prospect.
Brody with an interesting idea there, Nate, for you for a baseball podcast and potentially looking into card trends too of each, and then stats and trying to find some takes.
Ooh, that is interesting. Wait, let me take a picture of that.
Yeah, please do. All right, we are closing off the giveaway. It hit 10:14 Central Time. Appreciate everyone. No, Joshua yes, Simons. Sorry, I keep messing up. Joshua Simons, please come on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on Whatnot. Download the Whatnot app. If you go to our Instagram account, you will see on the post I put up, it's got a link that you can get $10 for free credit to make an account. I'll talk about more on tomorrow's YouTube live also. And we're selling all the spots on Tuesday live on the stream. We are down to Nate, your card's done. Sorry, bro.
Son of a gun.
And the other Devin White's done too. I'm still sticking out
The
there.
old heads are up.
Oh, I'm for sure winning this. There's no question.
No, are you the one putting in the bids? Is that what
it is?
Dude.
You know it. I'm on my burner that I made sure I placed a bid on that so I could qualify for extending. The guy I've never heard of in my life.
Fielders, Prince and Cecil ending with the same amount of home runs all time.
Really?
Do you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on investing in Yelich?
We bought one last week.
It's a little bit of a risk, but he's started out well in spring training currently. Obviously, that's just spring training. I'm a lot more bullish on Yelich once the shift is banned.
So 2023.
But I am also very biased and would love for a Yelich bounce back right now. Oh, Nick Foles, Juan Soto all day. Eloy is a power-only DH. Acuna and Tatis are really nice, but oft injured. So give me Soto. And right, Soto's the type of guy that has a...
You okay?
I forgot this thing pulls out. Soto's the type of guy that has a skill set that will age well into his 30s like Joey Votto.
All right, Nate, really quick. Just to recap what we sold tonight, that is part of the Flip Quest 2022. Tatum, RPA, 1620. We netted like 1430 off of there or something, which is good for like $170 in profit from what we bought it for January, like 20-something. And then we also had a Stamkos auto that sold in here for 408, but the net was lower than that. This was a loss of, I think, like 70 or 60 or $70. So brings down that other total. And then we had the Two Towns Galactics right here. Wow, 1,050 on that one. This one made a little bit of money or broke even. This one we made more money. I can't believe how the difference in value between the PSA 9 and the PSA 10. I just don't get it at all. But I'll take it. I guess that was a like probably $50 profit on that one and maybe like break even or like $5. So overall, pretty good night. And then the really the big ones were the PMGs. This is a Marvel one that sold, but 2010 on the Austin Matthews, which was ours, and then 1,590 on the Connor McDavid. Those went insanely well. Super happy about that. Just paid like 600 on that, regraded it, and then paid like 480 on that. So those were really good. And I did that just at the end of December. So. And I'll go back really quick to see what's still live. Oh my gosh, all three of them are still live. That's crazy. That's crazy. Nate, do you got some thoughts here on baseball talk?
if Tatis gets injured, Bichette on track to be the best shortstop in baseball. Agree or disagree? I mean, there's a possibility there, but my heart wants me to go with Wander just because Wander is as fun as it gets. So I'm gonna have to disagree, Caleb, and say I would go with Wander. But I do like Bichette, and I do think if Tatis is often injured, that first place is easily up for grabs.
There you go.
Healthy, obviously healthy Tatis when he's playing, best shortstop in baseball. Unhealthy Tatis, anybody else.
So we've got these three still going here. I'm almost thinking we should do the giveaway because I don't really think we have any real reason to watch these end. Just from
I don't know about you. I could care less about those cards.
That's just about where I'm at too. Not to put down the people who are selling them or buying them. It's just that for us personally, not our cup of tea. So we got a bunch of people entered here. We got two different cards to give away. Spot number 1 gets the De Bruyne. Spot number 2 gets the Bo Bichette. Excuse me, pink PSA 9. 3 times in the randomization. 1, 2, and the big guess. I have my name. Nate, you got yours?
Cam T.
Where? Which
Cam
number?
T is 42.
Oh, geez. Cam T 42, the death sentence, and I'm taking Matt Murray 14.
Matt Murray about to get last place. Sorry, Matt.
Just digging it. And Big John. Just digging it and Big John.
Wait, just digging it was like last time, I thought.
I think so. My vote 7th. Cam T.
Oh, no. Oh, Cam T.
56.
You.
So just digging it won the De Bruyne. And then you got Big John. Please send us an email, info@slabstocks.com to collect your winnings. Just say your name and everything and your username and then what you won, and I'll confirm it. And then you will receive your item. I'll talk you through that process too.
And Cam T.
So congrats.
I'm sorry. That's on me.
Congratulations. All right, here we go. Got to get back to the auction. Of course. Thank you so much for coming. We are not quite done yet. We have covered most of the market talk. Just these last 2 here. We're still going, which as these are going, because we do always stick it out until the very last one ends, which this one is going way later than normal. We'll just breeze through here and look at some of the top sales. So Jaw Cracked Dice BGS 9.5. That's a pretty huge sale, I feel like, for 9.5 Cracked Dice, 36K. And then you've got a massive Maurice Richard SGC 7.5 for 21K. The Giannis is the highest selling non-Jaw Morant modern card, or just the second highest selling modern card. Another Julius Erving 70s PSA 10 sells for a massive amount, $19,800. This is SGC 10 Gem Mint Blastoise first edition, went for 16.2K. And then your other highest modern cards. Nate, this is the only
card.
This is the only gold out of 50 of Rogers from Topps Chrome, right? There's not one that's like the main.
I don't believe so. And I think I saw the last sale of that like last May, maybe March, maybe like a year ago for 8,000.
Oh, wow. What a good
it's like
sale.
Doubled up.
And that's sold for the same amount as the Prism Color Blast PSA 10 of Tom Brady, 15.6 each.
Can I just point out how stupid that is?
Oh, that these are the same price?
Yeah.
Serial numbered out of 50. Amazing rookie card. One of many.
Gold on gold on gold on gold, because you got the gold border with the gold background, with the gold helmet, with the gold shorts.
And the gold Packers. Speaking of gold, Contenders Gold Auto out of, not gold, just retro ticket auto out of 10 of Burrow, 13,800, massive. Cool 61, PSA 9, Hank Aaron, 13,800. And then you got a box of 2000 Bowman Chrome from Brady's ear. Got a Ronaldo, the first edition Gym Challenge, and then a Fleer EX BGS 9.5 out of 1,500. So for 11,400. And now we will pop back and see if this auction. Dude, I'm gonna win. That was the card I chose. No, there's no way.
Oh, extended boy.
There's no way.
Took all that money and lost Adams. Well, he knew that, at least he said he knew, and the Packers said he knew that Adams wasn't going to take the franchise tag.
And not to mention that they offered more money than the Raiders did.
Yeah.
So they were going to be able to send him or sign him to the mega deal.
Yeah. Also, without Adams, I know it stinks, but we've been 7-0 in the Matt LaFleur era with Rodgers, without Adams. So I think we'll be okay. We get an extra first and second round pick, basically 2 extra top 50 picks. I think the second round pick was 52nd, 53rd. So I'm feeling okay. Maybe we sign one of these vet wide receivers just to make sure we have something reliable, along with Randall Cobb and Alan Lazard. And then we get a couple of rookie wide receivers in the first 2 rounds and see what happens.
Just digging it. I'm going to need an email from you just so you don't forget. I know that might just be taking a little bit longer, but info@slabstocks.com. Just digging it, please, before you forget.
Also, hear me out. I think Devontae Adams went galaxy brain on us, and he decided the Packers needed some draft picks. So we got traded first and second extra picks. He goes, plays a year with his best friend in David Carr, or Derek Carr, not David. Not his brother from 2002 Houston Texans, but Derek. And then he only plays his 1 year because it's basically a 1-year deal, $22.9 million, and then they can cut him after this year. If you didn't see, did you see his contract?
No.
It's not as cut and dry as you think. They can pretty much cut him after this 1 year if they wanted to and not owe him any future money. And then he comes back to the Packers to finish off Aaron Rodgers' career, but we have extra picks. That's what I'm going with. Galaxy brain situation from Devontae Adams there to help the Packers out.
So you're telling me that he is very devious in his methods.
Mm-hmm.
Are we done here? We are not done. And my car did not get last.
Shout out. You were very confident.
Dude, I was very confident. Oh my gosh. We're sitting here for 1938. Matthias Sindler.
Also, did you see one last quick thing on Devontae? Did you see he has the highest non-quarterback annual average value and total value contract in the history of football for non-QB?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. I would have to say that Stephon Diggs is not what Devontae Adams has been, but I know that he's put up some nice numbers too. Also, I am a Packer fan. He did play for the Vikings for quite some time, so there's that too. I have a question here. Are we done here? Can I go? If you want to go, you are more than welcome to go as we see when this Matthias Sindler ends. Kind of hoping it is right now in this window, especially as this Texas game looks like it's getting really close. Please, 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 please tie it.
I am very curious, Nick. Ooh, is it really 50-50 TCU?
It is.
Arizona?
It is really 50-50.
I am curious as to what Nick thinks crazy is for Justin Jefferson, considering he went for 1,400 yards his rookie year. I feel like that's pretty crazy. So if crazy is even more crazy than that, I am. Are we going 2,000 yards here?
I know we're going 2,760. I'm Matthias Sindler.
Ayo.
We're calling it quits tonight. There we go. All right, that was all she wrote. There's some March Madness on. Weekly auction number 9, I'd say huge success. We got a really nice card, had some really good sales, I believe, especially between the PMGs and the Tatum. And it's a really exciting time here again with everyone. Just want to thank everyone for coming, especially on this March Madness night. And come back, next week for weekly auction number 10. We'll be doing it live from Vegas, probably in our hotel room for the Mint Collective. So if you're at the Mint Collective next week in Vegas, please stop by, say hi to us if you see us. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your week. Nate, thank you for being here again. Always a pleasure.
Yep.
That's all we got. Everyone enjoy some basketball, and thank you for coming once again next week, or actually tomorrow night is Slapstocks Live, Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll see you all there to talk more sports and sports cards, and hopefully after Texas beats Purdue here. See you, everyone.
Go